Seems like we spent 2 whole years hoping, dreaming of things we've never heard. Tangled in knots, just waiting for some listeners. What if we had some conversation? What if the microphones turned on? What if one day all that stood in our way was Disney's cancellation? For as long as Tangled lasts, we're gonna do this podcast and it will be a blast for everyone except Varian. We've got a lot to discuss, so come listen to the two of us. Everything podcasters should say, we're gonna say it in our own way, we swear. So don't change the station, it's Corona Conversations. Hey everyone, welcome to the first initial episode of Corona Conversations.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. I'm Caleb, and this is my compatriot,
Anna.
And we're two siblings who grew up watching a lot of classic Disney movies together, as well as a lot of musicals, right?
Yep, you know it.
And so we've always been big fans of Disney and Tangled and all that kind of good stuff.
I love Mandy Moore.
Yeah, I love Mandy Moore. You watch her on This Is Us, don't you?
Yep, and I also love her from The Princess Diaries. That's a classic. Would you sing Stupid Cupid? That's pretty good.
Okay, that's interesting.
A Walk to Remember is like one of my favorite movies. Old Nicholas Sparks film. He was the star in that.
Wow, I didn't know you had such a long history with her. The only thing I really know her from is Tangled, and then I listened to one of her old musical albums when I was a kid, but I haven't watched any of her movies or anything.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, so we are kind of rookie podcasters. We have another podcast that we've been doing for a little while now, but we decided since no one is really talking about Tangled the series and it deserves a lot of praise and a lot more buzz than we'd start a podcast. It's the perfect time. Well, okay, I take that back. The perfect time would be when the show premiered, but it's actually kind of a weird time to start talking about it because it's like halfway through the second season. But it is a good time in that there was a long break and now it's finally coming back with new episodes. And so from this point on, we'll be having an episode of the podcast for each episode of the show, and we'll just talk a little about what we liked, what we didn't like, and yeah, just kind of review it. That's the plan for now, at least. And we might be able to get some interviews lined up. Who knows what'll happen?
Who knows?
We might be able to lock some people in a tower and force them to talk to us.
You know it.
This show should have taught me not to do that.
I guess so. We haven't learned our lesson.
But yeah, so for this first episode, I just thought we'd kind of let people get to know us a bit and talk about what we like about the show.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just jump right into talking a little bit about what we like about the show so far. I guess for me, one of the coolest things that really drew me into it was the whole fact that it's like a movie getting a sequel in television animation form, which I think is super cool. I don't know if you know this, but I don't think many people do, at least I didn't, but apparently way back in the day, Disney actually did a lot of like TV show sequels for their movies. Like there was a Little Mermaid TV series that came out after the movie that I've never seen, but there were a lot of episodes apparently. So it's not like this is the first time that they've made a sequel TV show, but I think it's the first one I've ever watched. And so I was kind of excited to see how they would like adapt the movie and turn that into like a long running TV show. And they've done it by introducing a lot of like new characters, I guess, and a lot of actually interesting like conflicts too, like Rapunzel and her parents, and
and then with Flynn, with him too. Yeah,
my favorite parts about it. And then also, of course, the music. I'm a huge musical fan. I think that if you add music to anything, it gets instantly better. which reminds me, I just watched this one really cool movie called Anna and the Apocalypse, which is like a zombie Christmas musical.
Was it
Um,
good?
it was cool. It wasn't exactly the best movie ever, but it was interesting. But yeah, the show actually has the original composer from the movie, Alan Menken, doing the songs for it, and so it's not like it's a whole new team. Like the same composers writing the songs and the same voice actors are in it, which is
Mhm.
kind of, I'm not sure if that's been done before because usually I think they change voice actors because usually in movies they get really famous people who are too expensive to do a long running TV show.
Yeah,
But in this case, I think all the original cast is back, so that's pretty cool. What are your main reasons for getting into the show?
I like the music a lot.
Was I the one who got you into it? Did we? I think I was,
Yeah,
wasn't
we
I?
watched it together.
Yeah, when the show started, actually, we were both at home, I think, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, we were home for the summer. I don't know if you were actually home, but
Oh yeah, I might have just been home for the summer, but
yeah, I think so.
and it's been a couple years since then, and now we're both in different places all the way across the country.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because the last episode of season two that aired last year was about Rapunzel being homesick.
Oh yeah, that was the last one. That was such
And
a weird episode.
I remember thinking it was really weird, but I liked it because it was like I was going back to school for the fall, and I was like, "Oh, it's me."
Yeah, yeah, I feel that.
It was pretty sweet. Do you have any like favorite episodes that stand out to you or anything like that?
I really like the episode where Cass kind of goes undercover when she dates that guy, and then it turns out like she knew he was a spy the whole time.
Oh yeah, that was an intense one. Like there was a lot of action.
Because Rapunzel's like, you have to be in love, and she's like, I don't have to be in love. I guess this is and then she was happy because she's like, oh, Cass, you're finally in love. She's like, no, not really. I'm just on the spy mission that I can't tell you about. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, yeah. It was definitely interesting to see how Rapunzel and Cass like approach romance in such different ways.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Cassandra is such an interesting character to add to the show because she's like
I like
kind of the
her.
polar opposite from Rapunzel.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They balance each other well. Yeah, I think Eugene and Cass are really funny too.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, them. Okay, that's one of my favorite episodes. The one I think it was in season one when like Eugene was training to be a guard and Cassandra kept
Oh
like
yeah.
objecting to it, but yeah, they're pretty funny.
Yeah, they're they're so funny. And I like Eugene's friend too.
Strongbow, Lance Strongbow.
Yeah, Lance. I like
Yeah,
him.
that was actually another one of my favorites. I was going to say the episode where he came back, and like it's funny because he's this like criminal from Flint's past, but then he's also just a big old goofball.
Yeah, he's so funny. Or the one where you found out Eugene was almost married before. That was pretty crazy.
Oh, I think I might have forgotten about that
Yeah,
one.
really crazy.
Yeah, there's been some crazy stuff happening in the show, which that's the thing. Like the movie is like an hour and a half, but with the show you get so much more time,
Yeah.
more story.
And then like the painting one where they all had to paint and they were like connected to her tree or whatever.
Yeah, that
That was really crazy too.
there's some interesting magic going on in Tangled the show.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Okay, and speaking of strange, so at first during season one, it was called Tangled the series, and then it was retitled Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure for season two.
Oh, yeah. That's what I keep forgetting to call it that.
I'm not sure why.
Maybe they tried to make it more appealing for some reason.
So yeah, the series is good and we all love it. Oh, favorite songs. Okay, there's so many.
I like
Uh,
the one in my hair, the main one. I like the main theme song.
it's such a good theme song. I love how it just
Really good.
with a uplifting blast of positivity.
Oh, and the one where she like gets mad at herself for not saying yes to Eugene, and then like they have like that duet when he's kidnapped by his ex fiance. And I like whenever Varian sings. I like Varian's voice actor.
Marion's really interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Speaking of the music, I wish they would just go ahead and release some of the new songs to streaming services because they release some of the songs, but then they don't release others. Like the I don't think they've released any song from season 2 actually. So none of like the
Oh,
Next Stop Anywhere, they haven't released that online.
God, I like that one too. And I like the Listen Up one where the ghost sings it.
They have released that one because it's from season 1, but they haven't released any of the season 2 songs digitally anywhere, which
Oh,
I don't like. I want to listen to it. I want to stream that music, support the show.
yeah, yeah.
So season 2 isn't finished yet. There's a few more episodes left, I think. But then it has already been renewed for a season 3. So we're getting at least one more season.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Don't take this as an absolute fact, but I'm pretty sure season 3 is going to be the last one. There's no like official word on cancellation online, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing something that one of the directors posted online about how they were in the final recording session for the show or something.
Oh no.
And so season 3 might be the last, but there's no official announcement yet. So maybe if more people watch, they'll pick it up again. Who knows? So we'll do what we can to help promote the show.
Yeah. They might like only have it available like on Disney's new streaming platform though. That would be a bummer.
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. Okay, so let's move into our next segment, which is where we're going to try to answer some trivia questions about the show.
Okay.
This trivia is from the show, I think, so we're going to try to answer it. Okay, are you
Okay.
ready? You got your trivia hat
Yes,
on?
I'm ready.
Okay. If we fail this quiz, then we can't record any more episodes because we will not be qualified.
No. Okay.
Okay, here we go. The first question. Pascal is a salamander, a snake, a chameleon, or a toad?
He's a chameleon.
I feel like that's a pretty easy one to start out
He's
with.
my spirit animal.
He's a snake? What? That's actually kind of cool though if a Disney princess had a snake sidekick.
I like Pascal.
I mean, yeah, he's a cute little chameleon, but just imagine if she had a snake for a friend.
That'd be cool too. But I picture that being more like a Jasmine sidekick. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I feel like that'd be a villain sidekick, but
Hey, snakes can be nice too.
yeah, let's campaign to give Cassandra a snake. Okay, actually, Cassandra has an owl that they actually I always forget about it because it's not in a lot of episodes. I feel like then I'll see it
Yeah.
and oh yeah, Cassandra has like an owl, like Rapunzel has a chameleon.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird. Okay, this next one's gonna be easy for us. Since I've already talked about her. Who is the voice of Rapunzel? Sophia Carson, Dove Cameron, Selena Gomez, or Mandy Moore? Imagine if it was Selena Gomez.
No, thank you. It has to be Mandy
Okay, we are right. Okay, it's getting a little bit harder now.
Moore.
What is the name of the pub where Rapunzel meets the thugs?
That's
The
not
slime.
duckling.
Okay, let me read the answer. We get it. You're the smartest Tangled fan in this room.
Yes, I am in this room because I'm the only person in this room.
Okay. Here's the one that I thought would be the hardest from when I kind of looked at the quiz before. I didn't look at any of the answers, but
Okay.
what is the name of Cassandra's horse? Daria, Charla, Cosette, or Fidela?
I'm pretty sure it's Fidela.
Okay, that was my initial instinct, Fidela, but I'm not sure why. I don't remember Cassandra really having a specific horse, but
Well, Maximus has a crush on a horse named Fidela, I think.
really? Okay, well, let's go with it. Yay, you're right. Woohoo! You are the smartest.
Ooh, ooh.
Okay, it's getting harder, I think. Cassandra trained to be in the guard from what age? What age did Cassandra start training to become a royal guard?
I feel like she came to live with like the captain when she was 6, and she's been training like for basically her whole time with him. So
Okay, well, the options are 10, 6, 8, or 12.
I feel like 6 is too young, but that's the only one I could think of that would
I feel like too, like the episode was where the captain was like really hesitant to like have her be on guard duty. So I feel like for such a protective guy, I feel like he wouldn't have her training very young.
be. Well, I think basically like living with him was draining.
I guess. I bet yeah, I do feel like 6 is just really young. Maybe what do you think about 10? Should we go for 10?
Sure.
Okay, well,
Your call.
in front on me. Okay, I'm gonna go with 10. Ah, you were right.
It was 6. Who's the smartest thing?
a 6-year-old girl to be in the guard. Okay, no wonder Cass has such a messed up sense of violence and humor and everything.
Hey, to each their
We're about halfway through. How many days did Eugene attend school for?
own. Oh, I don't remember. Very long.
3, 14, or 17?
I want to
Okay,
say
none of these are very long.
I want to say it was like 3.
3. Okay, I mean, I'll go with that. You've been right every other time, so you were right. Okay, you are a very dedicated Tangled fan.
I know Eugene.
What? So what? Well, why did he only go to school for 3 days? What's that about?
I don't like it. I had a how can
Okay.
you go to school for 3 days? I don't know.
Next question. Ooh, this is about your favorite boy, Varian.
Oh,
What is he? An alchemist, a wizard, a knight, or a mechanic? I don't know. I feel like he's kind of a mashup. He's kind of a mechanic, but he's also kind of an alchemist.
well, mechanic is not going to be the right answer.
Hey, Varian, come fix my car. Beep beep. Okay, is it alchemist?
Yeah.
Yes, we got it. We've
Woo.
only got one wrong so far, I think.
Oh no, that means we didn't ace it though. That means we can't make any more episodes.
Hey, I just said if we totally fail. And technically, you have aced it because you got the right answer. Okay, they're giving us an easy one now.
Okay.
Who is the voice of Eugene? Zac Efron, Cameron Boyce, Boo Boo Stewart, or Zachary Levi?
Zachary Levi. Not actually name it because I process of elimination. It's not Boo Boo Stewart.
It'd be kind of cool if it was Zac Efron.
I'm not too much of a Zac Efron fan, honestly, I gotta say.
Okay, well, the inner High School Musical nerd in me would love it.
Well, yeah, I like High School Musical, but I like him as Troy. If he stays as Troy, it's fine. Zac Efron,
Speaking of Eugene, what is different in every wanted poster?
his nose.
Yes. We're not even going to bother with the other options.
Wrong.
All right, well, we got 8 out of 9 correct. It says, you know everything about Rapunzel. You've seen every single adventure that she's been on, and Eugene has no secret that we don't already know. We've watched every episode more than once, and Tangled is definitely one of our favorite shows.
Well, not more than once, but yes, we have watched every episode.
I can't say that's pretty accurate. 8 out of 9 is pretty good. And it was only my poor knowledge that led us to miss.
Are you ready to do the Oh My Disney quiz? Which Tangled character are you?
Sure. So now we're gonna find out which character we are.
Yeah.
Okay. We
Who do you think you're gonna be?
okay. Yeah. Predictions. I feel like let's see. I feel like I'll probably be. Can I get Mother Gothel?
Yeah, you could go with the Gothel. You could probably get the King or you could probably get the like Cookie, the guy who plays piano. All I can think of is the song. I can't think of any of the names, but Beardy, maybe you get Beardy.
Okay. I feel like I'm probably just gonna be a basic Rapunzel.
Yeah, I feel like I mean I'd like them to say I'm Eugene, but I'm probably gonna be Rapunzel. But I'd like to be Pascal too, so I don't know.
All right. We'll see. All right. First question. My friends would say that I'm dashing, adorable, loyal, sneaky, enthusiastic, or talented.
I would say my friends would say I'm loyal. So that's the one I'm
Uh, I would say my friends would probably say that I'm enthusiastic.
My favorite prince is Prince Charming, Beast, Prince Naveen, Prince John, Prince Eric, or Prince Edward.
Okay, who is Prince Naveen? Oh, he's from Frog, Princess and the Frog. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I love that's one of my favorite Disney princess movies.
I don't really like any of these guys. I mean, I guess Prince Eric, just because I don't know, he's a hot sailor.
He's pretty funny, I gotta say. Prince John is a character. Honestly, my favorite Disney prince is Eugene, but he's not really a Disney prince, but he's my favorite.
Okay, well, I'm going with Eric.
You're going with Eric? Yeah, I mean, I don't like Prince Naveen because I think he's too stuck up and selfish. I think Tiana could have done better. Prince Charming, I just don't want to know anything about him. Prince Edward, I think he's creepy because of
He's charming. What else do you need to know?
the way he comes up with Sleeping Beauty. Prince John is kind of funny,
That boy's got charisma.
but I think I'll do Prince Eric too.
Nice. My dream abode would be a huge castle, an island filled with money, an apple orchard, a lush green forest, one with lots of musical instruments, or anywhere my friends are.
Oh, anywhere my friends are, definitely.
That's definitely the choice that will get you Rapunzel. I don't know, like the island with money sounds kind of cool, but also like what would you spend the money on if you're just on an island?
As long as you have your friends there, you're gonna be fine.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with a lush green forest. I feel like I'd like to live in a abandoned forest with just lots of cute birds and happy animal friends.
Well, I guess that's true. Okay, the next one is it's movie night. I'm going to watch Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp, Princess and the Frog, Cinderella, or Hercules. Princess and the Frog.
I'm gonna have to go with Lady and the Tramp.
Well, that is a classic. It's Pascal on the next picture. Yay.
Okay. My favorite hobby is everything. What? Rapunzel.
So many hobbies, you can't pick one.
Then after lunch, it's puzzles and darts and baking. Scheming, hide and seek, working. I don't have time for hobbies. That's all of us.
Yeah,
Uh, Playing the piano or perfecting my smolder.
I don't do any of these things. I guess it'd be weird that I don't have time for hobbies because I don't play the piano. I don't spend time perfecting my smolder. I don't do everything. I don't really scheme. And places to play hide and seek in my dorm. So,
Okay, well, I do scheme, but my favorite game is probably hide and seek, and so I'm going to go with hide and seek.
okay. So the next one is I can't live without a regal saddle, a leaf, a cape, a frying pan, a,
Yeah,
a satchel, a cape. Why would you need a cape? It gets caught on everything.
ditch the cape.
A frying pan because it has so many uses.
Oh, that's true. I was going to go with a hook because I'm weird like that.
That just reminds me of Captain Hook.
When I wish upon a star, what do you wish for? Wealth, adventure, friendship, apples, power, or your dream to come true?
Oh yeah, we could get Maximus. That's what the Apple reference is for. I'd say I already have good friendship, so I would say I wish for adventure. Always like having more adventure in the life.
We're matching.
Aw. The next one is it's the weekend. I'm most likely crafting up a storm, navigating a dangerous situation, planning my next move, hanging with friends, chasing down a dangerous criminal, or learning a new piece of music. I'd probably be learning a new piece of music.
I guess I'll just be basic and go with the boring answer, hanging out with friends. That's probably what it is. I mean, I'm not going anywhere dangerous on the weekend. I'm just going to Taco Bell, probably.
Okay.
Okay. Oh gosh, the next question is about the best color, but they don't have my favorite.
Is it your favorite color is yellow, right?
Yeah, I guess I could pick gold. The options are gold, red, purple, green, white, or brown.
I'm going with purple, my favorite color. It's also my school color, so gotta go with purple.
Lucky you. I'm just gonna go with gold because it's the closest thing to yellow.
The next one is my favorite song is I've Got a Dream, When Will My Life Begin, Mother Knows Best, or I See the Light. Oh my gosh, this is too hard. I love all of these songs.
Okay, whichever one we each have to sing a quick line from it.
I don't know because I See the Light has such amazing harmony, but Mother Knows Best is just so salty and really funny. And then when Will My Life Begin is just like our first introduction to Rapunzel, so it's so awesome. And then I've Got a Dream is just really funny.
Yeah, wow, that's a good summation. I know what one I'm gonna pick, so I'll go first. Definitely my favorite of these four is then after lunch it's puzzles and darts and baking, paper mache, a bit of and chess.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just love that song 'cause it's so energetic and it always gets me pumped in the morning.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go with I've Got a Dream. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. I just want to see the floating lanterns gleam. That's just so funny. I like that one.
It's fun whenever all the thugs join in.
Yes, and then they make Flynn sing his part. I've got dreams like you, no really. Oh my gosh, did you see the last question?
All right, the kicker question is, who is the best sidekick, Maximus or Pascal? Do do do.
Pascal, hands down.
I mean, I don't know. I hate to be a copycat. Like Maximus is fun and he's great and all that, but I mean, I feel like he's at his best when he's just chasing down a criminal, whereas Pascal can actually go with you anywhere and change colors and like you can't take Maximus in the bathroom with you.
Why would you take Pascal in there with you either?
I just feel like Pascal can go anywhere with you, whereas Maximus like he can't fit into
That's
tight places. He can't get in a car. He can't ride in a horse-drawn carriage.
I, that would be kind of odd.
All right, well, here's the big unveiling. What do you think I got, and what do I think you got?
I have no idea, honestly, who you got. I can't even guess.
I'd say you're probably a Rapunzel or a Pascal.
Okay, and I don't know. For you, I can't even guess.
Okay, I'll just tell you. Apparently, I am Maximus. I'm
Oh, wow.
the
Wow,
best
read the blurb.
I have. I may have a slight obsession with apples and a serious don't mess with me attitude.
Oh.
Actually, it's kind of true. I literally just picked up an apple from the dining hall to eat for breakfast tomorrow.
Oh. I got Rapunzel,
Ah, I knew it.
and it says that I'm very sweet and kind, and everyone loves to be around me, and I can get too excited about life. Can you ever get too excited about life? But it's an endearing quality.
Say yes.
Also, bake a great batch of cookies and are generally perfect. Okay, I'm not generally perfect, but I do bake really good cookies. So, you know?
That was a pretty good. Yeah. So, the next episode one is airing on March 3rd on Disney Channel. I think that's a Sunday morning. It airs pretty early at like 7 or 8 a.m., I think.
Oh, wow.
And the episode is called Max and Eugene in Peril on the High Seas.
What?
So it sounds like Maximus and Eugene are gonna go on a buddy duo adventure on high seas together. I don't that this sounds like a pretty funny episode to come back to. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound like much of Rapunzel in it, which is kind of weird for being the first episode back in her show, but
Yeah. Eugene and Max do have a fun dynamic, though.
yeah, especially since they used to hate each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so that sounds like kind of a really funny episode. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
So yeah, we'll probably our hope is that we'll watch the episode the day it comes out, and then we'll release our review maybe by the next morning or so. Tune in on March 3rd and get those ratings up for the second season return. Please remember to leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us on Twitter at Corona Podcast. So we'd love to hear from you there. All right, well, this has been Corona Conversations, and I'm Caleb,
I'm Anna.
and we'll see you next time. We need to come up with a cool ending catchphrase.
Until next time, keep the wind in your hair and the fire within.
Oh, okay, that'll do nicely for now. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.